And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 62 yards. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Levis to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. A nice little juke. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown Titans. Okonkwo, 63 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Herbert off the bootleg. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. Herbert
able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ballard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ballard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 77 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter, and he has been tremendous to start the new year. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. This will wind up a loss on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run forward Pollard. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These two teams all tied after one. second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. Second down and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Levis back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Little bootleg here, Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Chargers ready to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had... Herbert has it knocked free. It's picked up by the Titans, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but the QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he's got Jordan complete right side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Ballard. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Herbert throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ballard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now a handoff coming left is Spiller. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option. They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw here, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards there for number 15. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Herbert now. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. 7 yards there and a first down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Herbert back to the air. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. The man in motion is Brown. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 91 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Herbert. He's got the connection to Moore. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw. Herbert towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Marquise Brown, 36 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Off the play fake, Levis. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Levis looking to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
2nd down and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Back to throw, it's Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. Levis. Got his man, Okonkwo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Levis back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and 3rd and 8 now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Levis from the gun.
Shreds the tackle. And some good, tough running, but he's still going to be stopped about a yard short. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Again, Herbert. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
On the return is Sims.
44-yard punt, return of 9.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Levis now off of play action.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure gets to him again.
That's how multiple defenders get in pressure. And it's a loss of 6.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here for Davis. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's the pickup for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Herbert.
Now this one finds McConkey.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
On the give, it's Vidal.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
So Levis and the Titans now down by 5. 2:08 on the clock. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
Levis sets up to throw here. He's got room past the 30.
And all the way up to the 33-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Levis, he'll look to throw it.
It's complete to Hopkins.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Levis. Complete. Pollard.
Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly Certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Levis to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes